Thank you for joining us, and we're delighted to have you back. Today's question is, when is 100% tie-off in fall protection required? Workers need fall protection whenever they are exposed to a serious fall hazard, especially when working at heights of 3 meters or more. In Alberta, British Columbia, and Saskatchewan, fall protection is generally required at 3 meters or higher. It may also be required at lower heights if the fall could cause greater injury, such as falling through an opening, onto a dangerous object, or into a hazardous substance. 100% tie-off is not just about putting on a harness. It means the worker remains continuously protected while exposed to the fall hazard, including while moving, repositioning, accessing the work area, or changing anchor points. A proper fall protection plan should clearly identify the hazards, equipment, anchor points, clearance requirements, inspection steps, and rescue process before the work begins. Why 100% tie-off must be more than a rule. 100% tie-off in fall protection cannot be treated as a simple instruction. It has to be built into the way the work is planned and completed. Across Alberta, British Columbia, Saskatchewan, and other Canadian jurisdictions, employers are expected to identify fall hazards, select proper controls, train workers, supervise the work, and ensure the system can actually be used in the field. A rule that says workers must maintain 100% tie-off is not enough. Workers need to know where to connect, when to connect, what equipment to use, what not to connect to, and what to do if the normal method does not work. Fall protection problems often happen when the procedure does not match the task. The worker may have the right harness and equipment, but unclear anchor points or poor work sequencing can still lead to improvisation. A strong process starts before the worker reaches the edge. Employers should consider whether guardrails, travel restraint, proper anchors, clearance, compatibility, and rescue planning are in place before fall arrest is used. Before we move on, let's break this down into a few practical micro tips. These are the small details that often decide whether 100% tie-off works in the field or only exists as a written rule. Micro tip 1. Plan the tie-off before the work starts. Before any worker reaches the fall hazard, the tie-off method needs to be clear. That means the anchor points, equipment, work sequence, and rescue plan should already be confirmed. 100% tie-off only works when workers know how they will stay connected before the task begins. Micro tip 2. Do not confuse a harness with protection. A harness by itself does not protect a worker. The worker must be properly connected to an approved fall protection system whenever they are exposed to the hazard. If the harness is not connected, the worker is not tied off. Micro tip 3. Watch the transition points. Many fall protection gaps happen while workers are moving. This can happen when a worker changes anchor points, steps from a lift onto a roof, repositions, or accesses a new work area. These moments need to be built into the procedure so workers are not forced to disconnect and improvise. Micro tip 4. Use the right control for the task. Before relying on fall arrest, look at whether guardrails or travel restraint can be used. These controls may prevent the worker from reaching the fall hazard in the first place. If fall arrest is required, clearance, swing fall risk, anchor strength, equipment compatibility, and rescue access must all be confirmed before work begins. Micro tip 5. Write procedures for the actual job. Generic fall protection wording is not enough. A good procedure explains where workers connect, how they stay connected, what equipment they use, and what to do if the normal method does not work. The procedure should match the real task, not just the safety manual. Micro tip 6. Verify the system in the field. Supervisors should confirm that workers understand the plan before the work starts. They should also check that equipment has been inspected, approved anchors are being used, and workers can maintain 100% tie-off throughout the task. If the system cannot be used properly in the field, the procedure needs to be corrected before the work continues. For practical support with fall protection procedures, safety program development, core readiness, audits, training, and compliance management, visit calgarysafetyconsultants.ca and reach out. We help employers build clear, usable safety systems that connect documentation to the work being done in the field. That includes reviewing fall protection plans, improving safe work procedures, confirming training requirements, strengthening inspections, and helping supervisors close gaps before they lead to injuries, delays, failed audits, or compliance problems.